After 48 hours on the train, we finally made it here to Chicago, Illinois. This summer I'm trying to go to every state in America, and we finally made it here to Chicago, so let's go explore everything that this city has to offer. We only have 12 hours before I have to get my next train, so let's go have some fun.
That, after 48 hours, we finally made it to Illinois, Chicago. Now I'm going to every state in America this summer. Now we have 12 hours for to get my next train ride, so we're gonna do a little bit of a budget challenge with $50, and let's see how far they can get us here in Chicago.
With $50 as my budget, it was time to set out. The first thing I decided to go see was the Bean, a very famous landmark here in Chicago. This ginormous statue was constructed from 2004 and 2006, and now it's a very famous landmark. People from all over the country come all the way here to Chicago just to take a selfie in front of this humongous metal statue. But after taking some videos and some photos of the Bean here in Chicago, it's time to set sail and do some other things here. While taking the train across the country, I made sure to bring my foldable scooter so I can get around really quick. Our second stop here in Chicago is Crown Fountain, a humongous water park with two ginormous buildings that spit water at you. So when it's a hot day, you can come down here and cool off inside those ginormous jet streams of water. It's super relaxing, but more importantly, it's super free. After that, it was time to go explore more of Chicago. While I could have gotten in an Uber, taking my scooter around the city was a beautiful way to see everything. And I was more than happy to take my time exploring the waterfront.
Exploring is fun and all, but I'm getting a little bit tired, so let's go get some coffee.
You see, I have a minor caffeine addiction, so I was really happy to hear that Chicago is actually home to the world's largest Starbucks. When I went inside, this place was full of tourists, as well as a ton of really cool machinery, beautiful views, and I believe it was 4 levels of nothing but Starbucks. Of course, I went up to level 3 and looked at all their pastries and coffees, and after looking for a while, I finally decided I had to get something. Before I bought anything, I made sure to look around the entire store, and it was absolutely humongous. This definitely is the world's biggest Starbucks. I then finally decided to get my meal. I got a small raspberry cheesecake and a hot coffee. The total came out to $20.12, which means we have $29.88 left. Right down the street from the Starbucks store is a new store, the Harry Potter Chicago store. This store just opened 2 months ago and has a lot of really cool themed items that you can purchase here. If you've ever been to any of the Universal Studio theme parks, this is pretty much one of their Harry Potter shops that they just plopped here in the middle of Chicago. Now this store in particular is themed after the Goblet of Fire. So a lot of the store is themed that way, and speaking of theming, they themed this store really well. For example, these flying books on the ceiling. This store also had a butterbeer bar, so of course I had to buy myself one thing of butterbeer. This butterbeer costed me $14.88, so I had $15 left on the dot. While drinking my butterbeer, I ran into a new friend. He happened to buy a bunch of stuff at the store, so this is everything that he got.
I'm here with my new friend Hatch. We're about to open some Harry Potter merchandise. Let's go.
Alright, so I guess we'll start with the first thing, sticking out. We got Hagrid's wand. I didn't see this since I was a kid, dude. Dude, this is cool. It's like I'm opening up a Nerf gun.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Alright.
Cast it. Oh, shoot.
Alright, here we go. Boom.
Fragile collectible wand. Not a toy. I gotta point at someone and see if they react. Nope. It starts floating.
Check it out.
Shoot. Wait, how do you say to hold it?
Oh, yeah, hold it
like
right
this.
there. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. That's pretty good.
Should go on.
Collection of bottle openers.
No, it's fine. This is my brother's thing.
Oh. Do you know the name of this movie that the cake's from?
Sorcerer's Stone. This is the cake that Hagrid delivers to Harry Potter.
Correct.
When Harry meets Hagrid for the first time.
Oh no!
And a classic sat on it.
Oh my gosh! I make it all the way to Washington.
I guess I couldn't.
He's not exactly happy with the movie. Yeah.
I guess I kind of asked for that.
Yeah, it's true. Maybe they did that on purpose. In the bag. How much was all of this?
I think it ran me about like 84.
Gosh dang!
After that Harry Potter haul, we went to go take a photo in front of the Bean, and then I set off to go explore. Next, I went to a place where no boy would go willingly. I went to the American Girl store. I knew that I had to go inside or else my sister would be really angry if I didn't, so I went inside just to see what everything was like. The American Girl store was absolutely humongous and had a ton of random items for sale. With that said, they also had a ton of little exhibits here showing off all the different American Girl dolls. And my goodness, was everything extremely overpriced. With that said, it was finally time to explore more of this humongous mall, and of course I had to go to the Lego store. Since I'm someone who used to have a major Lego addiction, I could not resist going inside. They had a ton of really cool Lego statues as well as a ton of Lego stuff to buy. This store was really humongous, and they had their own build-a-brick wall, as well as a station where you can make your own Lego minifigure. After looking around for a while, I realized it was almost time to go to the train station, so I decided to leave the mall and explore more of Chicago.
I did some exploring of the mall. Was it cool? Yeah. Did I spend any money? No. Which is good. Let's go do some more exploring around Chicago.
I quickly traversed through the city to find something free to do, and quickly I found something. You see, I finally made it here to the Lincoln Park Zoo, which is a completely free zoo here in Chicago. With that said, since it's free, I walked right through the gates and looked at all the animals. So please sit back and enjoy all these different animals that this free zoo has to offer. What's up, buddy? They don't have a bathroom in here. I'm about to go crazy. Hey yo, where's Simba at? What you looking at, bro? What do you want me to do? Get you out of there? You're the one who got caught. Run faster next time, buddy. Monkey. Second monkey. What you looking at me for? Yeah, that's what I thought. They got my boy Rudolph in there. Free Rudolph in the comment section down below. Why'd they get you, buddy? What did you do? Ah, heck nah. I got a second one. Why are you looking at me? You're the one with the bad posture. Oh shoot, where does bro think he's going? He's literally inside of the cage. After exploring all that the zoo had to offer, I decided to come check out the gift shop, but before I knew it, it was finally time to go because I felt that it was about to rain, seeing as all the dark clouds started rolling in.
For a completely free zoo, I'd say it's a pretty good one. It has a lot of animals, but it's starting to rain and a little bit of lightning is in the air, so we're gonna go to the next place so that we're not stuck out in the storm.
I'm not even kidding with you, literally 15 seconds later, it started literally pouring. And I literally got stuck for the next 10 minutes underneath this random bus station. And of course, I got absolutely drenched. Luckily for me though, there were a few other people also stuck inside this bus station, so we all got a chat while we waited out the rain. I will say though, because it's so windy here in Chicago, it does push all the rain clouds past you really fast. So it will start and stop raining super quickly for no apparent reason. With that said, it's finally time to go visit the world famous ice cream shop that sells the rainbow cone. The rainbow cone is famous for being sliced ice cream, so it's not actually scooped, it's sliced. It has several different flavors, and my goodness, it is absolutely delicious. This ice cream cone was only $8, which means we stayed underneath our Chicago budget. And now that we did everything that I wanted to do here in Chicago, it's finally time to head back to the train station. We have a train to catch and a lot more to see across the country. With that said, Chicago was absolutely beautiful, and Illinois in and of itself is a pretty amazing state.
I will say, Chicago is beautiful. Got to see a lot of the stuff on my bucket list. We did stay within the budget, so that's really good. Anyway, we're about to hop on a train and we're gonna go to the next state. So we'll leave the video here. Thank you all for watching and make sure to subscribe.
I then headed to famous Union Station to wait for my train. And with that said, thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. With that said, I'll see y'all on the rails. Later, adventurers.